How are you? How are you? Very much welcome to this channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much for liking this video. Thank you. Let me take you around the garden and see what is happening. And in this raised bed, we are having some French beans. They are ready for harvest. There are so many here, and probably I'm gonna harvest tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna harvest tomorrow. I also have sweet potato that is growing in that raised bed. I'm not yet sure whether it is ready to harvest, and for that one I'm gonna leave it for some time. We have some amaranthus. Today I wanted to harvest in the morning, only that I've been kept busy. I didn't harvest vegetables. I normally harvest in the morning. Good, and my good. I am good and you are my house. Thank you. Thank you so much. We have some marigolds that keep away the pest in our garden. The banana plantations are also doing very well. As you can see, they are there in the bucket. I grew them in the bucket. They are growing very well. And remember, for those of you who watched my video, as I brought them when they're still seedlings, at least they have progressed, and I believe by this time next year we shall be harvesting. So this is the oh my god, I don't want to forget. These what fruit is this? Oh my god, it's skipping out of my mind, but I really know it. Maybe I'm tired. I'm just from the city. Yeah, this is how it goes, from down like this, then it goes up, up like that. And I believe by this time next year we shall be having some fruits. Yeah, I believe that. Thank you so much. Sweetly shows, how are you? Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Kindly, if you have not liked this video, I request you like it. I'm so grateful for having you here. We are having some tomatoes here that are also ripening. I really love that flower. It beautifies my garden. Aslam, I like it. And the tomatoes are ready for harvest. Here we go. As we go. We also having some tomatoes in the garden that are ready to harvest. So far here I have one that is ready to be harvested by today. Can use that in my salads. We still have so many vegetables that are around and in this place. I appreciate you being here. I can see you're so many here online. Can you do me a favor and like this video? Thank you so much. I'm still taking you through and around my garden. I really don't have a bigger space, but I try to maximize and make sure that I have at least something in every space. I make sure that I have most of the vegetables around my garden. So here, as I show you around, we are having some vegetables in this section, and we have been consuming them. They have done us well. We have consumed them for over like 3 months, which is very good. And by this time next year, we are planning to have lots and lots of vegetables around our garden. Yes, We are also having maize. We are having maize in this place. The maize has not really come out so well, and I think it's also ready for harvest. I traveled some time back, and by the time I came, maybe it didn't get enough nutrients, and I believe the maize is ready. Let us check and see a little bit. See if this maize is really ready. Yeah, the maize is really ready, and I'm happy that I'm gonna harvest. This is the kind of maize that I'm having in here. Yeah, I'm happy I'm gonna harvest. It is ready, though some of the fruits are not that very big, but I'm happy that I have something at least to harvest. Yeah, good to have you here. Kindly, I request you to like this video. I can see you're very many here. I appreciate your presence. And kindly, please like this video. Just like, do me a favor and like this video. Like this video, please. Like this video. It helps to push this video forward. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. In this section, I planted vegetables in these grow bags, and I really thank God that actually we are almost, its season is done, because some of them they have started seeding, and and we have had them for over like 3 months or so. It's a small space. We have been in position to utilize most of the garden is not at its best right now, because no, during December most of the time I tend to have a break of the year's work, and the little that I have is the one that I'm trying to finish up at the moment and prepare for next year. At this time and this point in the season right now, all I want to do is to pour seeds, is to now prepare for the seeds, to put seeds in the ground, such that by January we shall have some seeds that we can put in the ground. Yes, this I wanted to see if the chia seeds are there, because this is a chia seed plant which has really dried up, but unfortunately I can't see the chia seeds around. As we proceed in this garden, as we proceed, we have in this section I am having the Chinese cabbage that are also growing. These ones I really want to transplant them. It has been too hot of late, and I believe that if it so happens to rain, I'll try to transplant them, because they are ready. They can't wait till next year. They can't wait till January, because they are now, you see how big they have grown. So those ones I cannot transplant them. I cannot just leave them. I'll have to transplant them. Just right here in this section, we are having the eggplants. The eggplants are here, and I'm glad that these ones, they have really done us well. We keep on harvesting almost on a daily basis. You can see those are the eggplants that we are having in this place. So many eggplants to harvest out of. Yeah, so far in this garden I have 2 plants of eggplants, of which we continue harvesting on it, and they are not really doing bad. The only challenge thing about the eggplants, it's because they really grow very wide, and they tend to be the king of the space, so they try to consume and try to finish up the space. But either way, So far so good. The eggplants are there. Hello, 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 my friend Henry. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but I know you're my friend from Poland. Glad to have you here, dear. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much. I'm very grateful. I can see you, all of you, and I'm grateful to have you here and around with me as I take you around this garden. I so happen to grow a number of French beans, but as they're growing up, since I've not been around, at least some, I'm remaining with some few bags that really have some French beans here. Uh, okay, at least I'll have that, and I know that my energy and my time has not been wasted. How is Poland? How is Poland? I remember my husband told me, some time back, my husband visited Poland, and he told me they are very good in rearing cattle, and they are good farmers. Yeah, and I desire one time to come visit Poland. I just don't want to be told about Poland. I just want to, at least, if God avails and provides, at least to visit Poland. According to what I saw in the photos, it was a very good impression. Here we have cabbages that are coming out very well. So for here I have like 4 to 5 bags. Yeah, these are the cabbages that are growing in this section, and I'm impressed that so far so good. Not bad, not really bad. So in this section, it's not just really a very wide and big space, but we at least we happen to put almost everything there. You have to make sure that you have at least a variety of vegetables in a small space. Here we have the microgreens that are doing so well so far, and we haven't really gotten any problem challenge with the pests, and everything is coming out very beautifully. We try to incorporate flowers in the garden space because the flowers help us so much to repel pests. And another thing why I like to put them around my garden is because they beautify, they make the garden look beautiful. Yes, at this time it has been so hot. It has been so hot. We expected rains around around November. We normally have heavy rains in November, but so far so good. Though we do not have the rain, we try to do the irrigation. I normally do it very early in the morning, and that's why we have survived. At least we have something put on the table. Just right here, we also have some sugar canes. These ones are been good. They are our snacks. We snack on them. The kids love sugar cane so much. As we walk through, I try to make sure that every space around this home is maximized for vegetables, and also because this is one way that I cut down costs, and it helps us to eat healthy and live healthy. Yeah, as I work, these are the sugar canes. We've been harvesting the sugar canes in this place, and the kids love the sugar cane. Now that they are in their holidays, they they happen to come wherever they want something sweet. They come to at least come and pick 1 or 2. Yeah. So here I will try to put this space along the corridor besides the house, we put vegetables. Now these ones, they are almost I don't know if some of you know these kinds of vegetables, but the beauty about growing these vegetables is because within 2 weeks they are ready to harvest. That's why I love these vegetables. Those of you who have seen them and known them, they are these kinds, they're like beans. Then when you put them in the ground, 2 weeks they are ready to be harvested. And once you have a good rains, wow, it can be so good. So now they are done. We can not take them out. The best thing that we are going to get rid of them, and we see what we are going to put next as we go through. uh, Guys, yes, here, this is how I am. My hair is not that really good at the moment. I haven't gone to the salon, but it's okay. It's okay. Glad to have you here all. I'm so happy to have you. Now we are having this other backyard section, guys. This is what we have in this section. I really love this section. It's the other side and part of the house, but we have really tried to put so many things around this place. Can you please around this place? Here I have the leafy garlic. The leafy garlic is also here, and once you give it water for it, it keeps on coming and bringing lots of leaves, of which we use, and they are grown in these baskets. As you can see, they are grown in these baskets. And can you imagine that can you imagine it has been so it has been so hot. I gave my plants in the morning water, but you can't believe it is really too dry. Here I have, this is a flower, but it so happened to be there. I was trying to arrange the garden. I haven't removed it from there. Now at this side, much as I love growing vegetables, I also love putting flowers around this side. Here I have the snake plant. Yeah, it's a snake plant. Then this kind of a plant, I bought it. I was told that it helps to repel mosquitoes, and I so happened to purchase it and brought and planted it there in that bucket. And I know that it will fulfill its purpose. I love this flower. It's beautiful. It has different colors, and it brings those tiny white flowers, and it makes the home look beautiful. I also have these ones. I transplanted them before I traveled, and the beauty about growing, it's not good to plant so much at once, but it's good to plant in intervals. When you plant in intervals, you you're assured of constant supply. So as I'm harvesting the other ones, I'm assured that I'm gonna harvest in 1 month's time. I'll be harvesting on from these. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to pour seeds for more tomatoes, such that by January I'll have some seedlings to transplant. So that I have a continuous supply of harvest. Yeah, in this place also, as here we have like 4 buckets of tomatoes, and here I'm having a rosemary. a rosemary. Yeah, I have a rosemary. This one I normally use it in spices, in spicing my tea, early morning waters. And the beauty about having rosemary in the morning is because it also helps in cleansing. And I also know that rosemary helps in eyesight. Yeah, it helps in eyesight. It improves your eyesight. That's what I know about rosemary, and it is really very good. I've I've grown these strawberries, and they have really served us. They have always been my kids' snacks. And the challenges with strawberries is because strawberries, they really love water. They love lots of water. And once you do not water them oftenly, they will not give you what you're expecting, because you have not really. And I have so many flowerings, which means that we are going to have a lot of strawberries.
Mommy, give me that one.
We are going to have a lot of strawberries. Some of them are not yet. Every morning, at least, I have to come here and do at least harvest. Until I do some harvesting. I do some harvesting very early in the morning for the strawberries. And as we continue, as I take you around the garden, one thing I discovered about growing food at home, and also being the person who is doing it as an individual, and it's the passion and desire that you have out there to that pushes you to do something. And once you move out, the challenge I fought, that nobody has the heart to do it the way you really want to, you really do it. And I've got a lesson to learn, that despite the fact that you have a passion for something, not everybody has a passion for what you're passionate for. Yeah, not everybody has a passion for it. Because what really amazed me is that before I left, these strawberries were doing so well.
Yes.
They are doing so well. They had flowered. I used to harvest here almost every morning. But in a period of 1 week, I was amazed. The person whom I left to help watering these things didn't have a passion to do it as I expected to. So what happened, this section, as you can see, from here up to there, everything has dried up. Everything is dying out, and everything is drying. And the fact that they are looking like this, it's because I'm trying to at least irrigate every morning and try to give it some good drink. But so far, it had almost dried out and died. What shows that it had lost even its energy to produce more. This is an example. All these dried off. All these, they dried out, they dried off, and the plant became so stressed that it could not produce anymore. The plant could not produce anymore, so it was really very stressed. Can you please put it back? In this area also, I'm having the tomatillo plant. The tomatillo plant is doing very, very, very well. I wonder why it has smaller leaves, but all I know, it is floating. All I know, it is floating, and I'm happy that it is going to bring lots and lots of fruits. Can you see this? Do you see all these? These are all baby fruits that are coming up, and I'm so delighted that however much I'm growing it in a container, because this is the container it is growing, but it still has given me a chance. It has proved to me that it can still grow. The fact that that I put it here, And if I had given it a chance and put it in the ground, I believe it would have brought in lots of fruits. Lots. The beauty of having fruits in your backyard, incorporating them with vegetables, it also helps in maximizing and reducing on the cost and going over and over again to buy fruits there, here and there. Just like I have this is a guava tree that now it's coming to 2 years, but this guava tree produces twice or thrice in a year. And now this is the third time that it is producing, and wherever it produces, it brings lots of fruits, of which we tend to enjoy and harvest as a family. As I was still talking about growing fruits and vegetables, however much you have smaller space, they can still grow. They still grow, and you still can harvest in a smaller space, putting your fruits and vegetables in containers, and they come out very beautifully. Just as you can see here, because here I have tomatoes that have grown on their own like for 2 weeks because I've not been around. But just imagine if I've been around, how much sofa wood they would have put a lot of fruits. And I'm really impressed, and I really thank God that wherever we put the seed in the ground, and as we water it, God causes it to sprout and fruit, and it bears something. As I told you, I'm growing lots and of things in the bucket. Some of them have never grown before, but and I keep on trying and excited. I say, how is this thing going to come out? Like the tomato tree, I had never grown it in a bucket, and I can see it is really promising and bringing in fruits for us. The same thing as applies to the banana plantation. It is here. I planted it last year, and I'm told that the banana plant, it bears a fruit, and it brings a banana after 8 months. And I believe at around next year, around June, June, May, I believe this banana plant will have brought in a banana. And you just stick around with me as we continue gardening. I'm doing this because I want to inspire most of the people out there that you can grow your own food at home. However small space you have, you can grow your own food and still harvest and enjoy it with your family. I have these beans, this variety of beans. I don't know if some of you have seen this kind of beans, but these are not the small beans. Joshua, can you move? Can you please get out of that place? These are not the kind of the smaller beans. Let me get a good view where you can see these beans. Yeah, here. Just right here. You see, this is just this is just a small this was just one plant.
Where, mommy?
They're just up here. They're just up here. Those are all beans. Those are all beans just right
Mommy,
here.
Mama also does one.
Yeah, there are so many, and there and I try to terrace them from here. I terrace them from so this is where it is planted, so it comes from here, then it climbs it. This is a kind of a bean that is a climbing bean, so it climbs from here and it goes. As you can see, I'm so happy that this kind of bean and this kind of plant produces lots and lots and lots of beans. I'm so happy that there's a lot of harvest that is gonna be done in this place. Let me show you this kind of bean because this one is dry.
Me too.
Let me show you, my friend. This is how they look
Mom,
like.
see?
This is how they look like.
Mom, see?
You see?
Wow.
Yeah, that is how they look like. They are very big, and I'm
I
told
wanna keep this one.
actually the story behind these beans, our great grandparents, they grew these beans, this kind of beans, and the reason why they grew it because the leaves are also edible. So you can come and pluck the younger leaves. You come and pluck the younger leaves and you put them in a banana leaf and put them on top of your food, and they are very nutritious. They are very nutritious, these leaves. So it's a win-win. You eat the beans and you eat the leaves, which is very, 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 very good. There's nothing that goes to waste. As you eat the beans, you also eat the leaves. Look, this kind of bean is very rich and very nutritious. This is how they are, and this is how they look like. I also have, like I told you before, the other downer area we grew maize. That maize is ready for harvest, and this one I grew it after 3 weeks of planting the other one. So as I'm done with the other section, we are going to have a continuous supply of these maize that are coming up, and that is why when having a smaller space, you ought to have a continuous supply. You don't grow so much one kind of thing in one particular place. What one you grow some things, you grow a bit in bits. As others are being done, then there is another continuous supply of harvest and growing. So the cycle continues like that. The cycle continues. Here in this section, we grew the Maraba spinach, which is also doing well. I at first I didn't know that the Malabar spinach is really very tasty, but it is really very, even if you mix it in other vegetables that are bitter, it brings out that good taste, and it comes out very nice. Uh, as we continue, as I take you throughout around and about the garden, we uh, we have the tomatoes here. No, sorry, the sweet potatoes here. They are growing in these pallets, and you know, this is a rootway. It's a walkway, but every space that is around and about, if you can really try to maximize that place, you can save a lot. You can save a lot. So I try to use this kind of boxes. They are pallets. These ones, the farmers normally use them to put in their tomatoes when they are selling. So for me, when they are done using them, I go pick them and collect them with a little shilling, and they give me a very big garden where I happen to at least find myself harvesting and also enjoying what I have grown. So, as I told you, these are still the beans. The beans are there. This is just only one plant, and it is producing a lot and lot and lot, a lot and a lot and a lot. Very. I'm so happy for that. As as I rear and as I grow, I also have like a small chicken coop. These are my birds. They're there, and I'm happy that at least I happen to pick some eggs. I happen to pick some eggs, and it's a small homesteading, but it gives a lot. These are the birds in this place. As we continue, these bags I prepared them. So if I haven't planted anything in there, but I believe I'll do so. Now this is a section that has really been neglected for some but I'm glad at least there's something that I'm gonna harvest in this place. In this section, I grow. Remember, I showed you when I harvested in my here. Here, right here, guys. Look, see what I have. I said though there are some onions in the garden. At least as I left, at least I came back when the onions are ready to harvest. That's the beauty, at least of putting some on the ground. There are onions to harvest. There are still so many to harvest. At least there are onions to harvest here, as you can see. And they're ready to harvest. How do you tell that these onions are ready to harvest? Is when the leaves die off. When the leaves die off, you just know that the onions are ready to harvest. You see here, at this point, here, at this point, it has dried off and it is falling off. So you see how big this onion is? Yeah, just try to put something in the ground. By the time you come back, you have something to harvest. Yeah, so these are the onions I've tried to pluck out for now. There, I'm going to move this side. I might lose my internet. But this is a view. Those eggplants. They have been okay. They have been somehow not harvested. Maybe they've gone out to turn ripe. I also have there the what is that called? The okras. I have the okras. Those okras, they've done me well. I have harvested for over 2 years now. I did plant one plant, but when it went up, I cut down the stem, and it brought in other shoots, and the the harvest continued. So I tend to have a continuous supply of harvesting more okras. And I did a video last year about the beauty of taking okra in the morning, but somehow, somewhere, as I told you, I lost most of my content, and I'll I'll do that video again. I'll do that video again, and again and again. I thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate your time sticking around and over here with me. I'm so glad to have you here on this channel. Yes, I'm so glad to have you here. I'm so glad to have you. To have you. Done with the tour. I've finished taking around the garden. I appreciate your stay, and also thank you for liking this video. I appreciate you all. May God bless you. See you in the next one. See you in the next one. Bye bye.